Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You are watching iAllegedly on this very overcast morning. It's a beautiful day out, but we have problems in our economy. As September ends, we are seeing businesses contract. We're seeing our economy contract. We are seeing that no matter what bad news we get in the economy, the stock market continues to go up. So that is a problem. And it's a problem that everybody needs to prepare themselves for because it is not going to end well. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is the spammers on the account. We're getting a lot of people that are impersonating YouTube channels. They act like they're the owner of the channel. They say, sign up here. They put WhatsApp numbers. I want to show you this. When I respond to something, here's what it looks like. It is a highlighted comment. It is, I'm the only one that can do this. So if you see anything that has iAllegedly to it that does not have that, it is fake. It is a spam comment and it is not real. The other thing is that I like every comment that I respond to. So for you to know it's me, if I wrote it to you, it's gonna have that heart to it. So take a look at this, and if you don't see that, it's not real. We report these people to YouTube, we block them, we ban them, they come up with a different name, they do it over and over again, and it's unfortunate that we have to deal with this. But thank you. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues. There's so much to talk about right now, but let's get into it. So one thing that we're seeing a lot of right now is gas prices going up. And whenever we have something like this, it always gets a name. And I hate these things and I get tired of them. But now it's gasflation. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. So gas prices are skyrocketing internationally, and now it's gasflation. The only thing I know is that here in California, it's outrageous, okay? And by the way, this is Main Beach, that if it was the weekend, you'd have people playing pickup games and basketball. There'd be, a lot of people out here. It's just not that time of the year. Anyways, the other thing is Costco also just announced that you're going to have shortages, anticipate shortages for common household goods like toilet paper, water bottles, and things like that. Well, again, you can't make this stuff up. This channel and other channels have told you guys time and again to prepare, and you need to do that. You need to have household common items in the house. You need to have money in the house right now. You need to have your pharmaceuticals. If you take any medication, go and get extra supply of that. I'm giving you this advice because if you start to see shortages of everything, why wouldn't there be shortages of pharmaceuticals that they've already anticipated that we're going to have happen? So prepare yourself. It's the smartest thing you can do in every way, shape, or form. And again, I know that some people do not have the money to do this, but again, do what you can do to get yourself a little bit ahead right now, because it is crazy what we're about to experience. And what I mean by that is for them to talk about shortages of this and shortages of that, it's the precursor to what's going to actually happen. Now, I am south. I am in Laguna Beach, guys. There's a tanker right there, okay? Another one that is huge. And because of the camera angle, because I'm zoomed in on myself, it looks like I could swim to that thing, okay, from where I'm at. This is a problem. Right now, they anticipate that there's over 90 ships out in the harbor. We're starting to see backlogs at Anchorage. And I'm not buying this, that this is just the supply issue. I'm buying that there's a reason that these ships are not being unloaded fast enough, but it's happening at other ports as well. And you need to prepare yourself to not have goods, in stores that you shop at. I was at Best Buy yesterday, and you could just tell that they moved things around the store to fill the shelves up because they didn't have merchandise to cover the entire store. So share your thoughts on this. Gasflation is stupid. You're going to hear more and more terms like this. Share the terms that you've heard lately about anything like this. But I really want your input and want to know what you guys think about this. But again, prepare food, pasta, you know, simple canned goods that you can store, food, water, and things like that that would last for months. Get it now while you can get it. And if you see it on sale, even better, okay? Let me know. Now, one thing that's been talked about too much has been a fourth stimulus check. But there is a group, the Senior Citizens League, that has reached out to certain members of Congress, and they want a fourth stimulus check just for senior citizen recipients. Don't know if it'll happen. They want a $1,400 check sent to these people, saying that they're the most vulnerable. They are going to get cost of living increase in January. Senior Citizens League, I'm telling you, it sounds like a baseball league or something like that. You know, now pitching Vita Blue for the Senior Citizens League. Anyways, I don't know if this is going to happen, but there is something with the stimulus package that you can look into, and that is your health insurance. If you have health insurance, there is the possibility that based on the last stimulus package that was enacted, they are giving reduced payments and premiums, and the insurers were given money through this program. Now, to give you an idea, here in California, if you have covered California, people got their payments reduced dramatically, saved hundreds of dollars. Individuals got, you know, payments down as low as $97. But the worst part about this is you have to reach out to your insurance company and ask them if they got this stimulus money, which again, that's awful, because what do they just keep the money if they got it and you're making your regular insurance payment? Now, if you are a health insurance provider and you want to clarify that, reach out and tell me, because I think this is awful. And I know I've had friends who have health issues that pay premiums to the moon, and when they reached out, oh yeah, you're eligible for that. Well, thanks for telling me, okay? So again, you could be eligible for a reduced health insurance premium. You gotta call, you gotta ask, you gotta see if they're, if your insurer's participating in that and if they got money through the last stimulus package. And again, covered California, here in California, they definitely got money from that. So good luck, reach out, let me know if you guys got anything like that. But man, there's nobody here today. This is really quiet. And again, the cool thing about Main Beach normally is get a lot of people out here, basketball, volleyball games, all that stuff. That's just an off time of year. Pigeons seem happy. But share your thoughts on that, guys, okay? Now, one person we're hearing from today is Jim Cramer, who's an absolute imbecile in my opinion. And he's telling you this is the calm before the storm. And to get ready, it's gonna be a lot of earnings coming out this week, and then we've got labor statistics and all these other things that are gonna dramatically affect the market. And again, nothing concrete, just that trouble is coming, which is what we've talked about for months. Now, the other thing is, as far as inflation is concerned, a lot of big companies are talking about second waves of inflation. And the thing about the second wave of inflation is you're gonna see companies that have already come out, and there's a great article below. Costco has talked about inflation. Here's an amazing thing about Costco right now. Costco went out and they have rented their own ships to get merchandise back and forth to their own ports. Now, again, when you've got people backed up, it's gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna be able to make a difference. Home Depot did the same thing. So FedEx has warned about huge problems between now and the end of the year. You've got Nike talking about this as well, and General Mills. General Mills makes everything as far as breakfast cereals out there, and they're talking about how the price is only going to go up between now and the end of the year. Are you guys ready for that? Prepare yourself. And again, for your business, whatever you need for your business, if there's something you can buy in advance, get it now. Stock up on it right now, because it's only going to get worse between now and the end of the year. Get yourself ready for this. If you can stock up on things for your business, do it. Again, not everybody has the cash for this. I completely get it. Not everybody has this for their own household to do this. But you're gonna see nothing but prices go up between now and the end of the year as we have these supply problems, the inflationary problems, gasflation, everything else they're talking about is going to create nothing but a problem for all of us in the economy, and you need to have yourself ready for this. So share your thoughts on this. You know, again, Jim Cramer, I'm just tired of the guy, okay? But as far as the large companies, you know, all these companies, FedEx, Nike, Costco, General Mills, they grow, you know, they're going along with 3M and all these other companies that have come out in the last week to talk about, folks, get ready for inflation. So there's going to be a second round of inflation that's going to be much worse than what we've already experienced. And again, I know that you can't believe that. I don't believe it, but it's going to be worse coming from the second round. All the experts are saying that. Again, share your thoughts. I really want to know what you guys think about this. The entrepreneurial spirit is alive and well. In Manhattan, there was a company that had vans that they rented out on Airbnb as places to stay in downtown Manhattan. They were seized, 7 of them were seized by the Sheriff's Department in New York City, and they're no longer available. But somebody had posted a YouTube video where someone had paid $97 a night to sleep in a van. Okay, you can't make this stuff up, guys. So, needless to say, I don't know about you, but my idea of traveling, especially to New York City, would not be sleeping in a van. A van down by the river. Anyways, doesn't interest me. But I got a kick out of this because I didn't know you could rent a sleeping van on Airbnb. And I guess a lot of people didn't know. And I guess Airbnb didn't know that as well, because they removed the listings as well. So, have you guys rented on Airbnb? Had a lot of people have good experiences. A lot of friends have had bad experiences. I get invited to a lot of these things, like, hey, come join us in our Airbnb. And either they are ghastly, horrible, or they're really cool places that none of us could ever afford to live in. You know, it's always good to keep track of your personal information and never give it to anybody. And here's an example of why that is. There are 3 men out of Maryland that have been charged with unemployment insurance fraud. They filed over 600 claims for unemployment insurance. They did it in 19 states. They got $2.7 million for this, okay? Absolute scam, and shammed everybody. Now, where this came from, where they got the majority of this information, was they were telling people they were selling puppies online. Now, I gotta be honest with you, who gives their social security number or their address? You're gonna buy a dog and you have to give your social security number? Okay, well, okay, pretty stupid, guys. But that's where they got the majority of these, the personal information from, was telling people that they were selling dogs. Okay, so, you know, okay, hi. Oh, yeah, I'd like a Labrador. Here's my social. Okay, anyways, but these guys are going to go to jail for a very long time. So, anyways, share your thoughts on this. Again, another group of people that got caught doing this stuff. You're seeing this more with the EIDL, the unemployment insurance, and the PPP fraud that they're getting caught up on and catching these people. Got the makeshift swap meet here going on today. Kind of nice. Really overcast though. It's really abnormal down here. Maybe the seasons are changing, guys. two things this channel likes to talk about just because they're in the news so much. First one, Tesla. Tesla just opened and broke ground on its new gigafactory in Nevada, which took a while to start, but that's finally getting started. And the next thing is that if you have a good safety rating with Tesla, you can request FSD, which is full self-driving mode. Is that insane, guys? Okay. How? I still don't get it, okay? How this is safe in any way, shape, or form, but you're gonna have people that are gonna be in full self-driving mode anytime soon. And again, Tesla's, everything you do, they're tracking, they're following. So if you have a good safety rating, so if you're not somebody that cuts people off in traffic, if you don't speed, they know everything, absolutely everything about your driving habits, and you can request it. I really want to hear from somebody that's got a Tesla and tell me if they were rejected because they speed and they're degenerate and whatever. But please let me know your thoughts on this, because I really want to know if you guys know of anybody that's getting FSD, and I hate acronyms too, okay? The next thing is rental. Now that they're evicting people and the rent moratorium has been lifted, streets closed, by the way. You got the lifeguard little bus here that I think they would freak out if I hop into. But anyways, rentals right now, people are having an insane time getting rentals because they're requiring so much documentation. They're requiring top dollar for everything that people are running against, right? People are trying to get right now. And landlords are saying things like 6 months in advance, 4 months in advance. The deposits are bigger. They're absolutely furious with what they've gone through in the last year and a half. And still, you've got places like New York where people are not paying rent and they're having problems with this, and there's still lawsuits that people are dealing with to get through this. So please share your thoughts on this. I really want to know if you've tried to rent something lately and you have had nothing but problems, because that is what we're hearing about. If you're a millennial, they say, it's an article from Business Insider, it basically says you're screwed if you're trying to rent something right now. So please share your thoughts on this. I really want to know what you think. Now, one thing that was rumored in the infrastructure bill was that there would be new banking restrictions put on every individual and every business in the United States. And a subscriber sent this letter to me out of Citizens State Bank out of Illinois. And this is crazy, okay? If you are a business or you're an individual and you do cash transactions right now and you go into a bank, if you do a transaction over $10,000, you have to have this reported to the IRS, okay? Just that simple. It's been around forever. It's been around since I was a kid. I've heard about this. Anyways, they want to change this to $600 per transaction. Okay? Think about this. Now, the banks don't want this because think about how many transactions you have that may be over $600. You go to the ATM, you may be able to pull out $600 out of the ATM, but you make a car payment. Some people have $600 electric bills out there, and that's going to be reported to the IRS. I mean, this is absolute insanity, and it's part of the new infrastructure bill. But here's the best part. Here's the letter from this bank showing this. Now, again, this is crazy. If you guys have gotten this letter or anything like this from your bank, please, share this, okay? This is a big deal, and they want you to stop this because you need to have some privacy with your banking, and this is not private at all. I will try to make sure you have access to the letter in the video description, but this is absolute craziness that they want to have this. And share your thoughts on this, because think about how many $600 transactions you have. Pay your rent, okay? And that would be reported to the IRS. Okay, there's a lot of people out in the world that have a lot of money and transact quite a bit with the banks. Think about businesses that pay vendors. Every transaction would be reported to the IRS. I mean, come on, guys, it's ridiculous, okay? So share your thoughts on this. It was rumored to be that this was gonna happen. So it's definitely in this infrastructure bill. And, it's going to be canceled, it's not going to be canceled, it's in there, but this letter was sent out from this bank. So that's enough for you to be concerned about this. And again, share your thoughts on this. If you have another bank that has received this, please let us know. You've got the email below. You can leave it in the comments, but we really want to hear this from everybody. Okay, share your thoughts on this. It never fails on each video that I have some story that is absolutely absurd. Okay, there's a man who's a single father with 5 kids, and he has funded their education. Good for him. Only problem was he financed it through what they call Parent Plus loans. Reed Clark is this individual's name. The story's below. And again, this guy's got $550,000 worth of student loan debt that he has for his children. 550 grand. He anticipates that he will make $3,000 a month payments for 30 years, is what he says on a minimum. He's 57 years old. Guys, this is absolute lunacy, okay? So anyways, share your thoughts. Is he a good dad? Is he stupid? I really want to know what you guys think about this. Please, 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 please let me know what you think of this, because I have my own opinion that, again, I think when I said it was absurd, I just think it's crazy. Like Mr. Clark says, I wasn't about to make it so my kids couldn't go to school. Okay, good for you. So he's holding the bag for $550,000. Clearly the record of anybody I've seen right now. Share your thoughts, guys. We hear a lot about crypto trading and all the shenanigans that are going on with it. One thing that I thought with front running was, for example, when you have a celebrity or somebody in the know that is given or gifted or buys in early to different coins and different cryptocurrencies, that they have inside information, and then once they start to hype the cryptocurrency, they sell because it has already gone up, okay? Now there is a bot that can do this for people, that can actually make purchases on cryptocurrencies in advance, knowing that other people are purchasing in it, so it will go up. Is it legal? From everything I looked up, it's completely illegal, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out, and if in fact this is not shut down. So share your thoughts on that. The last thing is the movies. Are you going back to the movie theater right now? You've got a big week in movies this week. You've got The Sopranos prequel coming out, and then you've got James Bond the following week. Does this interest you guys? James Bond, think about this. It's a year and 8 months, almost 2 years since it was supposed to be released, and now it's finally coming out. Does that interest you? Are you interested in seeing that movie at all? Share your thoughts on that. I really want to know what you guys think. You know, I went to my last Angel game this week and had a good time, but again, crowds are smaller. They lost, they got killed this week, you know, but are you going to go out into crowds? Are you going to go out and do anything like that? I really want to know, does that interest you? Share your thoughts on all this stuff. And again, don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues as I cross the street and try not to get hit by a car. 2 last things, and that is, if you need a loan for your business and you would like an alternative to the EIDL or PPP loan, Ironwood's got great programs. The link is below. You can be in business as little as 3 months, as long as you have $3,000 in sales and a FICO score of 500 or above. They've got loan programs for everybody. So take advantage of that. And I will see you guys very soon, okay? Onward and upward. See you guys.